What is up, everybody? Back with a pickup slash help me out contest. Not really a contest, but I need your input. And update video. First of all, as you may, if this shows up in your feed, I changed my name to True McFly, aka McFly 3077. The aka McFly 3077 will only be there for about a week or two till people realize that, hey, that, you know, all 5 of my subs realize that that's me, and then I'm gonna just drop it to True McFly. That's what I've been been known as for a long time. That's my gamer tag. I don't really know where McFly 3077 came from. I think it's my old Xbox gamer tag. But so if you guys want to hit me up on PSN, it's True McFly, TRU McFly. The other thing is I'm getting back into YouTube here, and I realize that my skills aren't what they used to be. Like I was good, but I've been starting to say a lot, and it's getting back into YouTube man, it's kind of tough. I thought I was getting better at being in front of the camera, knowing where to look, knowing what to say, and not say so many uhs and ums and hus. And now I notice that I can't stand to listen to myself again. It's a learning process again, so bear with me until I get that down. The third thing is I need a name for my pickup videos. I think I started out with called a video game pickups, video game pickups, and then I changed it to video game grabs, and that sounded like too much like the icon Chad Bailey, my good friend Chad Bailey. I think we both started around the same time. I don't know, but it feels like I'm just taking his game grabs, and I don't care for it. Last video I called it video game goodies. That's stupid. So just give me some input what I could call my pickup videos instead of my boring pickup videos number 75. My pickup videos that no one watches number 30. That's what I should call it. No, I just want something interesting instead of the video game grabs or game pickups or this weekend pickups, or that stuff gets old and tired. But the third thing is I was trying to do an unboxing and the video went to crap because I had to set it down and then it wouldn't refocus. I'm just using my phone because I don't really have anything set up on my wife's computer because our other computer took a crap a while ago. That's probably why I stopped making videos there for a while, because I didn't want to install everything back onto there, but my wife's computer, and I haven't got it back up because she uses it a lot for work, and I don't, she works at home too, so could never commandeer the computer. She'd always have it. So that's part of the reason why I quit videos in the first place. But anyway, I digress. Another thing that the time space between making videos I've noticed I've been doing more and more. Instead of having one coherent thought, it's jumping all over the place. I feel like George from Costanza from Seinfeld, or Kramer. I look like George, feel like Kramer. Anyway, one pickup, I was trying to do an unboxing video and wouldn't refocus. My son was excited to see it. Just a little backstory on it. A lot of you know that I had a massive game collection, like a lot of you do. I tried to open up my own store to help with my dad when he had cancer. Barely paid enough to pay the bills at the store. So after a year, we closed it down. I think I could have made a run at it, but it was just my wife was working it. It was my dream to have it, but she was working it. And anyway, it basically sold all my collection there, the majority of my collection. So what I didn't sell, I ended up I'm not rebuilding my collection. I was just going to sell it all on eBay, and I liquidated about everything. I still haven't collected for my PS3, my 3DO, PS1, Saturn, Dreamcast. But anything that I could emulate, I decided to go ahead and do. I picked up a few. I still had my Xbox back there, PS2, and just the games I really wanted. I wasn't, that shovelware crap. But, so I was emulating stuff. I first tried the EverDrives. I didn't like the load files on the way when you save something that was weird, I could never really find them, or they got corrupted, or like the Super Nintendo didn't have all the games. So then I went to the Raspberry Pi, which I still have. It's just I never really set it up right. It is set up. I bought it preloaded, but it's a pain in the butt to get work, sort of. You have to plug in a dongle. I have to plug in a PS3 controller with a USB, and it has to stay connected. So it became a pain in the butt. And if you wanted a keyboard game, you have to leave the keyboard, and then I can't figure out how to get. It came with no instructions. It came preloaded. I was like, I don't really have time for that. I do have time for it, but I didn't want it. I just wanted simplicity. So I finally was looking online and ran across this video, and I was like, oh wow. So I started looking at these people that made them, and some people were charging exorbitant amount. But I found this one guy, real cool dude. He makes some awesome stuff. So I got a very custom made version of this, and it's a Xbox, 2 terabyte Xbox, and this is the Harley Quinn Joker version, I guess. So basically he makes up, I paid more for this, but I just thought it was badass. I mean, look at that. It lights up with colors and stuff. It also comes with a Duke Quinn controller in pink, and a Duke blue controller, and that says Harley. I mean, this thing is awesome. And this guy, I paid about $80 more than a normal 2 terabyte just for the custom work. But I figured if I'm going to do this emulating thing, let me go all out. So basically, it has over 700 Xbox games on there, original Xbox games. It's got all the Sega CD games, all the Sega Genesis games, NES, Super Nintendo, 32X, Ataris. It's got all the 64 games on there. The problem with the Pi is it didn't run the 64 games very well. I heard this one does, and from what I read, it does. All the Odyssey games are on here. Now I heard the Raspberry Pi runs the PS1 games better, but this one does have a good supply of PS1 games, not about maybe 60 of them on here. And he gave me instructions on how to put more stuff on if I want. And because I do have a few games Xbox games that are not on there. Disk drive will work. So I just thought that was badass. So if I'm going to emulate them, we'll do it with style. He had a couple that were like the Hulk, which I didn't care for and Zelda, which he wanted way too much for. It was kind of cool, but it was $100 more than this one. He's made other ones in the past he had on his website that I thought were pretty cool, but this one like caught my eye. I don't know why. I'm not a huge Harley Quinn fan. I love Suicide Squad. She was hot in that. And she's kind of hot in the Injustice games, but I'm not like huge DC. I just like the way it looks, and it's pink and blue, and I like it. But anyway, so let me know what you guys' thoughts are on emulating. If you disagree with me, that's fine. I mean, I actually prefer to have the games, but I'm not going back and restart my collection. That broke my heart when I had to sell them, and I don't want to go through that again, especially with the prices the way they are. So I can play them all, and that's the most important thing to me. And I can play them, and I can look cool. So let me know your thoughts on emulating. Also, let me know a new pickup video name, because I don't care for this one. And again, my name is True McFly, not McFly 3077 anymore. So I appreciate it for watching. You all have a great day.